Hello dear students, here's some important questions. Let's see which one is the correct answer. We will start it with the square root. Question 1. Which square root lies between 11 and 12? You know 11 times 11 is equals to 121. 12 times 12 is 144. So which one of them is between 121 and 144? Is A, 131. The square root of 44 is located between two integers. Let's see, 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 6, 36. 44 is between 25 and 36? No. Let's see B. 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 44 is between 36 and 49? Yes. So B is the correct answer. Question 3. Which value is located between negative 7 and negative 8? Negative 7 is 49. Negative. Okay. And this one is negative 64. Which one is located between of them? Of course, negative 57. We have some property in square root. For example, if you have 8 out of b is equals to, separate the square root of 8 out the square root of b. Okay, and vice versa is correct too. Now we have the square root of 18 out of the square root of 2. Write them as one square root. It will be 18 out of 2. 18 out of 2 is 9. The square root of 9, which is equals to 3. Which one is correct? B is the correct answer. Now again we have the another property, which is equals to the square root of a times the square root of b is equals to the square root of a times the square root of b. Okay, this one is 2 the square root of 3 times the square root of 2. 2 is outside the square root, so it will be 3 times the square root of 12, which is equals to 2. 3 times 12 equals to 36, and 36 is a perfect square, so it will be 2 times 6. 2 times 6 equals to 12, so C is the correct answer. This one is 3 the square root of 5 times 15. What times what equals to 15? 3 times 5. And separate the square root. Change the color. Okay. It will be 3 the square root of 5 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 5. Now we have 3 times 5. Why? Because the square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is only 5. 3 times 5 the square root of 3. 3 times 5, 15. 15 the square root of 3. 15, so C is the correct answer. Which value is written as a simplest form? You know simplest form is, for example, 25 is a perfect square is equals to 5. For 32, why it's not in simplest form? Because 4 times 8 equals to 32, and you can change 8 to 2 times 4. It will be 4 the square root of 2. Even negative the square root of 49 is equals to negative 7. 35 is in simplest form. Why? Because only 5 times 3 equals to 35, and none of them is a perfect square. Which one is not true? Okay, let's see. The square root of 72, we can say 36 times 2. 36 is a perfect square. 6 is the square root of 2. So this one is true. Okay, let's see the square root of 3 times the square root of 15 is equals to 3 the square root of 15. The square root of 3 times, for 15 we will say 5 times 3. The square root of 3 times the square root of 5 times the square root of 3. The square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is 3 the square root of 5. Even this one is correct. C, the square root of 24, let's see, it's equals to 2 the square root of 6 or no? For 24 we will say 4 times 6. 4 times 4 is a perfect square, so it will be 2 the square root of 6. This one is correct too. For 20, you know 20, 4 times 5 equals to 20, right? Sorry. 4 times 5. 4 is a perfect square, so it will be 4 the square root of 5. This is correct? No, why? Because for 20, the square root of 4 is what? It's 2. So you can't write 4 again. It will be 2 the square root of 5. This is correct? No, they wrote 5 outside the square root and they put 2 inside the square root. So D is the correct answer. It's not true. Let's see. Now we have the square root of 108 divided by 25. What times what equals to 108? 36 times 3. Okay, out of 25. 36 is a perfect square. It will be 6 the square root of 3, and 25 is a perfect square too. It will be 5. Which one is correct? A. Now, what is the simplest form of the square root of 75 out of the square root of 3? It will be 75 out of 3, which is equals to 25, and the square root of 25 is 5. So which one is correct? B. Let's see, 80 the square root of 80 out of the square root of 25. What times what equals to 80? 16 times 5 out of the square root of 25. 16 is a perfect square. It will be 4 the square root of 5 out of 25 is a perfect square too, out of 5. So 5 the square root of 5 out of 5. Now find the length. This one is very important. Pay attention, please. Sorry. Find the sides of a square if its area is 175. Okay. So what's the rule of area? Area is S power 2. We have area, it's 175, but we don't have the side. So S power 2. Take a square root for each side. It will be 175 equals to S power 2. You know the square root and power, they cancel each other. The square root of 175 is equals to what? What times what equals to 175? 25 times 7. The square root of 25 is a perfect square, so it will be 5 the square root of 7. Which one is correct? B. Okay. Now we have the 4 the square root of 12 plus the square root of 75. Let's see. 4 for 12 we will say 4 times 3 plus for 75 we will say 25 times 3. Okay, 4, separate the square root. The square root of 4 is what? It's 2. There's times between them, pay attention. Times the square root of 3 plus 25 is a perfect square. Yeah, it's equals to 5 the square root of 3. Now 4 times 2, 8 the square root of 3 plus 5 the square root of 3. Can I add them? Yes, because you have the same square root. 8 plus 5 equals to 13 the square root of 3. Which one is correct? A. Now we have the square root of 3 times, inside the parenthesis, 5 minus the square root of 3. Separate distributive property. The square root of 3 times 5 times the square root, the square root of 3 times 5 minus the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. It will be 5 the square root of 3 minus the square root of 3 times the square root of 3, which is equals to only 3. Now which one is correct? C. We have question 15, 2 the square root of 12 minus 27. 2 for 12 we will say 4 times 3 minus for 27 we'll say 9 times 3. 2 4 is a perfect square times 2 the square root of 3 minus 9 it will be 3 the square root of 3. 2 times 2 4 the square root of 3 minus 3 the square root of 3. We'll subtract them. It's already terms. 4 minus 3 it's only 1 the square root of 3, or you can say just the square root of 3. Which one is correct? A. Now we have simplifying of 8 minus the square root of 11 inside the parenthesis, another parenthesis 8 plus the square root of 11. You can use a tricky way, which is it will be 8 power 2 negative times positive, it's negative 11, because of the square root of 11 times the square root of 11 it's only 11. 8 power 2 equals to 64 minus 11. 64 minus 11 equals to 53. So D is the correct answer. Now find the perimeter of the trapezoid. You know, we will add all of them. It will be the square root of A plus the square root of 50 plus the square root of A plus the square root of 80. Simplify each one of them, you get the answer. It is 12 the square root of 2. Now, the square root of negative 13 is what? You know it's not real. Okay? One of these numbers are not real. Let's see. This one is real, real. This one is not real. Which number is irrational? What's the definition of irrational? It's a non-perfect square, okay? So 149 is not has non-perfect square, so it will be irrational. Which one does not describe? Let's solve it. The square root of 25 is 5 plus negative 5, which is equals to 0. 0 is included in the set of real? Yes. Of integer? Yes. Of irrational? Yes. Of natural? No, because natural numbers started with 1 till infinity. Okay? Okay, question 22. What is the solution of the inequality negative 6 plus y is greater than or equal to 15? Let's see. Variable to one side, the constant to the other side. So move 6 to the other side. It's negative, it will be positive. Y is greater than or equal to 15 plus 6. Y is greater than or equal to 15 plus 6 equals to 21. So y is greater than or equal to 21. Which one is correct? A. What is the solution of the inequality for y is greater than or equal to 32? How to get rid of y 4 next to y? Divided by 4 divided by 4. Y is greater than or equal to 32 divided by 4 is equals to 8. Y is greater than or equal to 8. Again, A is correct. Now we have, what's the solution of the inequality y plus 3 is greater than or equal to 4? Move 3 to the other side. Y is greater than or equal to 4. It's positive. It will be negative. Minus 3. Y is greater than or equal to 4 minus 3 is 1. Again, A is correct. Now, which inequality describe the graph? This one is not filled, so there is no equal sign with the inequality sign. Let's see. C is the correct. 3 times x, 3x plus 3 times 2, 6 is 3. Move 6 to the other side, it will be 3x, 3 minus 6, 3x, 3 minus x, negative 3. How to get rid of 3? Divided by 3 divided by 3. X is less than negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1. So the graph is x less than negative 1. It's face to the number, that's why it goes to the left. So C is the correct answer. Now question 26. What's the solution of negative 12 plus 4x is greater than negative 20? Let's see. Negative 12 plus 4x is greater than negative 20. Move negative 12 to the other side. 4x is greater than negative 20 plus, it's negative, it will be positive, plus 12. 4x is greater than negative 20 plus 12, it's negative 8. X, it has to be alone, so divided by 4 divided by 4. 4 divided by 4, 1, so x remain. Negative 8 divided by 4, it's negative 2. Which one is x greater than negative 2? D. Okay. Question 27. We have 2x 2x minus 6 is greater than negative 10. Again, move 6 to the other side. It's negative, it will be positive. 2x negative 10 plus 6. 2x is greater than negative 10. Okay. Negative 10 plus 6 equals to negative 4. Again, x must be alone, so divided by 2 divided by 2. Can I change the inequality sign? No. Okay, when you divide it by a negative, then you can change the inequality sign. X is negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Again, D is the correct. X is greater than negative 2. Okay. 28. We have 2x minus 4 is less than or equal to x plus 2. How can I solve it? 2x. Move x to the other side. It's positive. It will be negative. 2x minus x is less than or equal to. We have 2. Move 4 to the other side. It's negative. It will be positive. Positive 4. 2x minus x. 2x minus x is less than or equal to 2 plus 4 equals to 6. 2x minus x, it's only x, is less than or equal to 6. Which one is correct? C. Now, question 29. Y is equals to negative 5x plus 2. When x equals to 7, let's see. Y is equals to negative 5 times 7 plus 2. Negative 5 times 7 equals to negative 35 plus 2, positive and negative, minus them, follow the greatest value, equals to negative 33. So A is the correct answer. Question 30, negative 12 plus 4x, 13 is the same question with 26. So D is the correct answer. Even here is the same question. D is the correct answer. 32, find the solution of the inequality 2x minus 4 is less than or equal to x plus 2. Again, move x to the side. 2x minus x is less than or equal to 2 plus 4. It's the same, I think, yes. 2x minus x is equals to x 6. Which one is correct? C. This one is repeated too. Question 34. What is the solution of the inequality 11 is less than 3x minus 4 less than 20? If you remember, this one is AND. Okay, we have AND and OR. This one is AND. How to get rid of negative 4? By adding positive 4 for each side of the inequality. So it will be 11 plus 4, 3x minus 4 plus 4, 20 plus 4. Okay, 11 plus 4 equals to 15. Negative, positive, they cancel each other. 3x remain. 20 plus 4 equals to 24. Okay, now how to get rid of 3? Divided each one of them by 3 by 3 by 3. X remain alone. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5. Now which one is correct? A. Okay. Question 35. This one is OR. Okay. Now we have negative 4 plus x is greater than 1, or negative 4 plus x is less than negative 3. Move 4 to the other side, it's negative, it will be positive. X is greater than 1 plus 4, or again move 4 to the other side, x is less than negative 3 plus 4. Okay, x is greater than 1 plus 4 is 5, or negative 3 plus 4, opposite sign, subtract them, follow the greatest value, is equals to 1. So which one is correct? C. 36. Which value is the 36 and 37 are the same? Which value of is the solution of the inequality x plus 1 is greater than 2 and x minus 2 is less than 5? Let's check 7. Okay, x plus 1, so it will be 7 plus 1 is equals to 2. 7 plus 1 equals to 8. 8 is greater than 2, yes. Let's see another inequality. 7 minus 2 is less than 5. It will be 5. 5 is less than 5? No. So this one is not correct. Let's check 1. 1 plus 1 is greater than 2. Yeah, it will be 2. 2 is greater than 2? No. They are the same. And there is no equal sign with the inequality. Pay attention. That's why 2 is not greater than 2. It's the same. Even B is not correct. Let's see 3. 3 plus 1 is greater than 2. It will be 4. 4 is greater than 2. Correct for the first inequality. Let's see this one. X equals to 3. 3 minus 2 is less than 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 is less than 5. So, which one? This one is correct. But let's see if 8 is correct too. Instead of x, write 8. 8 plus 1 greater than 2. Yeah, it's 9. 9 is greater than 2. Let's see for this one. 8 minus 2 is less than 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 is less than 5? No. So only 3 is the correct answer. Okay. Question 38. Which inequality shows the graph? You can decide it just by your eyes. As you can see, here's open. So there is no equal sign. This one has an equal sign. This one has an equal sign. Even this one has an equal sign with the inequality. Only C does not have. So C is the correct answer. This is absolute value inequality and absolute value equation. How we can solve it? X must be alone. You know, 3, the absolute value of x equals to 18. How to get rid of 3? Divided by 3, divided by 3. The absolute value of x equals to 18 divided by 3 is 6. So x equals to negative positive 6. D is correct. If y, the absolute value of y is greater than 7, it's or and it's all because it's faced to the variable. Okay, so it will be or. You have negative and 7 and positive 7, so B is correct. We have 2, the absolute value of y plus 5 equals to 9. Move 5 to the other side, it will be 2, the square root, the absolute value of y is equals to 9 minus 5. 2, the absolute value of y, 9 minus 5 is 4. How to get rid of 2 divided by 2 divided by 2? So the absolute value of y is equals to 2. So the answer y is equals to positive negative 2. Positive negative 2. D is the correct answer. In this question we have the absolute value of 3 minus y equals to 6. Okay, How we can solve it? We will say the absolute value of 3 minus y is equals to positive negative 6, okay? So we will say 3 minus y equals to 6, or 3 minus y equals to negative 6. Move y to the other side, it's negative, it will be positive. 3, then move 6 to next to 3, it will be 3 minus 6 equals to y, or 3 plus 6, the same thing, equals to y. Y equals to negative 3, or y is equals to 9. And which one y is equals to negative 3 or y equals to 9? D. So D is the correct answer. Now let's see, what's the solution of the inequality x plus 3 is less than 12? Okay, this is faced to the number, so it will be, and we will say negative 12. We're gonna add negative 3 for each sides of the inequality sign. Negative 12 x plus 3 positive 12. Now negative 12 minus 3 x plus 3 minus 3, to get rid of 3, of course. 12 minus 3, they cancel each other. Negative 12 minus 3, it will be negative 15. Now x is alone. 12 minus 3 is equals to 9. So which one is correct? D. Okay. What's the solution? D is the correct answer. What's the solution of the equation, the absolute value of x plus 8? If you remember, we have a note. If the absolute value is equals to a positive number, so it has two solutions, positive and negative. If the absolute value is equals to 0, it has only one solution. If the absolute value is equals to a negative number, this one has no solution, okay? Now it's equals to 0, so it has only one solution. Move 8 to the other side, x equals to negative 8. So B is the correct answer. Which equation has no solution? Let's see. This one is equals to a negative number, so it has no solution. Now we have the solve the equation, the absolute value of 3x plus 2 equals to 8. Okay? Yes, question 16 here. How we can solve it? We will say move 2 to the other side. It will be 3x is equals to 8 minus 2. The absolute value of 3x equals to 6. We'll say the absolute value of 3x equals to positive negative 6. 3x equals to 6, or 3x equals to negative 6. How to get rid of 3? Divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. X equals to 2, or x equals to negative 2. So 2 and negative 2 is the correct answer. Now we have multiplying power. This is for chapter 2, okay? We have what? X power 2 power negative 4 x power 5, okay? This one is power raised by another power. How we can solve it? We will say times x, 2 times negative 4, it's negative 8, x power 5. We have the same base, so add the powers, okay? Negative 8 plus 5 is equals to x power negative 3. When we have negative, you have to change it to fraction. It will be x power 1 out of x power 3. So B is the correct answer. And this question, this one is not x, it's times, okay? So the question is x power 2 times x power negative 1 power 4. X power 2, it will be x power 4 times x power negative 1 times 4, it will be x power negative 4 is equals to x power 0. X power 0 is equals to what? 1. Now we have 3 times 10 power 5 inside the parenthesis. In another parenthesis we have 4 times 10 power 2. Okay, let's see how we can solve it. We will say 3 times 10 power 5, so it will be 100,000 times 4 times what? 10 power 200. So the answer, it will be 1.2 times 10 power 8. This one is a definition. A negative number raised to an exponent is to a negative number. What can we say about the exponent? So it will be odd. A negative number raised to an exponent is equals to positive now. The other one was negative, this one is positive. What can you say about the exponent? This one is even. Now we have write an expression of the area of a rectangle. What's the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle, it's L times W. So is equals to 2x times x power 2, which is equals to 2x. You have the same base at the powers, it will be 2x power 3. Okay. Now we have dividing powers. We have x power 2, 12. Sorry. X power 12 out of 3x y power 4, all of them power negative 2. Since we have negative power here, so you have to reciprocal the fraction. It will be 3x y power 4 out of x power 12, all of them power 2. Now give the power for each term. It will be 3 power 2 x power 2 y power 8, because 4 times 2 equals to 8, out of x 12 times 2 24 equals to 3 power 2 is 9. X power 2 out of x power 24, we have the same base, so we're gonna subtract the powers. It will be x power 2 minus x power 24 is equals to x power negative 22. Okay, that's why we're gonna write the answer of x power negative 22 in the denominator. Then on the top we have 8y power 8. So which one is correct? Here's the correct answer. Okay. Now in the another example, again it's divided power. It will be 4x power 4 y power 5 out of 2x power 2 y power 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. X power 4 divided by x power 2, you have the same base, so subtract the power. It will be x power 2, because 4 minus 2 is 2. And then you have y power 5 out of y power 3. Subtract them. 5 minus 3 is 2. So it will be 2yx 2 y power 2. Question 43. Clear or simplify 3x minus 2 power 2. Okay, we have a rule for this one. First term power 2, 3x power 2 minus 2 times first term, which is 3x, times second term, which is 2. Negative times negative, positive. Second term power 2, so 2 power 2. 3y power 2, 2 is for 3, 2. Pay attention. It will be 9x power 2 minus 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 2, 12. 12x plus 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So it will be 9x power 2 minus 12x plus 4. B is the correct answer. 5x plus 2, 2x minus 5. Multiply 5x by 2, 5x by 1. 2 by 2x, 2 by negative 1. Let's do it. 5x times 2x, 5x times 2x minus 5x times 1, it will equals to 5x plus 2 times 2x, which is equals to 4x, then minus 2 times 1 equals to 2. 5 times 2x equals to 10x power 2. You have the same base as the powers, okay? Minus negative 5x plus 4x is equals to what? Only x. Done? Then, sorry, this one is power 2. 2 power 2, no, it's not for this, sorry. Minus 2. So which one is 10x power 2 minus x minus 2? C is the correct answer. Okay. Question 45. Which one is equivalent to 4x power 2 plus 20x plus 25? Both of them are positive, so C is the correct answer. What's the expression of exponential, of x minus 3y? Again, first term power 2, it will be x power 2 minus 2 times first term times second term. 2 times x, 2x, times 3, it will be 6xy, plus second term power 2, 3 power 2, 9, y power 2. So which one is x power 2 minus 3xy plus 9y power 2? It's a C. Expand x plus 4 power 2. Again, the same thing. First term power 2 plus 2 times first term times second term. 2 times x, 2x. 2x times 4, it will be 8x. Plus 4 power 2 equals to 16. Which one is correct? D. This one is difference of 2 square, okay? So it will be x power 2 positive times negative. Negative 5 times 5, 25. Which one is x power 2 minus 25? D. Now, if the length of the rectangle is x minus 5 and its width is x plus 5, then the area is what? Area of rectangle is L times W. So it will be x minus 5 times x plus 5. Okay, x minus 5 times x plus 5. We have double x, so it will be x power 2. Negative times positive is negative. 5 times 5, 25. Which one is the correct answer? C. Okay. Again, what's the complete factorization of 12x power 2 minus 18x power 3? Between 12 and 18, 6 is a common number. Between x power 2 and x power 3, x power 2 is a common number, okay? So, 12x power 2 divided by 6x power 2, it's equals to 2. 12x power 2 divided by 6x power 2, they cancel each other. 12 divided by 6 equals to 2. Minus 18x power 3 divided by 6x power 2, which is equals to 6x. Which one is 6x power 2? Inside the parenthesis 2 minus 3x. Sorry, 18 divided by 6 is 3, not 6. Because 3 times 6 equals to 18. So B is the correct answer. Now factorize y power 2 inside the parenthesis y minus 3 plus 7y minus 3. You have the same parenthesis, pay attention. So it's a common parenthesis, y minus 3. What you have here, y power 2, we're going to write it as one parenthesis plus what's left next to the parenthesis, 7. So y minus 3 inside the parenthesis, and the another parenthesis you have y power 2 plus 7. D is the correct answer. The same thing, but here we have x minus 5, here we have 5 minus x. So you have to change to the same parenthesis, exact the same thing. How? Let me show you. Okay, we will say 3 x minus 5, we're gonna change this one. If it's negative, we will change it to positive. If it's positive, we're gonna change it to negative. Now it's positive, so we're gonna change it to negative 4x. Now you can change this one. You have to rewrite it as the same parenthesis. So it will be x minus 5. Now, what's the common parenthesis? It's x minus 5. What's left here? 3. What we have here? It's negative. Pay attention. Negative 4x. So which one is correct? As you can see here, we have negative and positive for this one. But which one is correct? We change the sign. Pay attention. So negative 1 is the correct answer, which is B. Okay. Question 53. Again, factorize 25 n power 2 minus 16 n power 2. For 25, we will say 5, 5. For m to mm. For 16, 4, 4. For n power 2, it's n, which is B. Again, 49 minus 25 x power 2. For 49, it's 7 times 7. 25 is 5 times 5. X power 2 is xx. Again, D is the correct answer. Question 55. Which expression is equals to 4x power 2 plus 20x plus 25? B is the correct answer, since both of them are positive. Okay. Which expression is equals to 4x power 2 plus 4x power 2 minus 12x plus 9? It's 2x minus 3 power 2. Okay. Which of the following is perfect square trinomial? In perfect square trinomial, it's under 3 conditions. One of them, it consists of 3 terms. Okay. Second one, the first term and the third term must be positive, always positive. 3, the last term must be perfect square. Okay. The third term, I mean. This one is a perfect square trinomial. Why not? Which one is a perfect square trinomial? 20 is not a perfect square trinomial because 20 has not a perfect square. Even 10 is not a perfect square. So even 50 is not a perfect square. Only this one is a perfect square. Consists of 3 terms. The first one and the last one is a positive. And 25 has a perfect square. Question 58. We have 16x power 2 minus bx plus 25 is a perfect square. What's the value of b? B is the middle term. If you remember, we have a rule to find the first term, second term, and third term. Okay. Now the missing one is middle term. How we can find it? We will say 2 times, what's the perfect square of 25? Is 5. What's the perfect square of the first term? 16x power 2. It will be 4x. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 4 is 40. And x. We have x. We just need the number, so it was 40. What's the correct answer? 40. X is the correct answer, but they wrote x, so we just need to find 40. Question 59, again, the last term is missing. The third one is a perfect square. What's the value of m? Okay, how we can find it? We will say 2 times m times, what's the perfect square of 16x power 2? It's 4x. Must be equals to what? 40. Let's see. 2 times m, it's 2m. Times 4x, it will be 8 mx equals to 40x. Okay. 8 times what equals to 40? 8 times 5 equals to 40. But it's the last term, and last term must be a perfect square. So we will say 5 power 2. 5 power 2 is what? 25. So which one is the correct answer? C. Again, question 60, the last term was missing. So we will gonna use the same rule. 2 times, what's the perfect square of x power 2? It's x. must be equals to what? 14. Okay, 2 times x, 2 times what equals, times m. 2 times what equals to 14? As you know, 2 times 7 equals to 14, right? So, but it's the last one. The last one must be a perfect square. 17 power 2 is equals to 49. So 49 is the correct answer. Again, the middle term was missing. 9x power 2 plus what? Plus 25 is a perfect square. What's the missing term? Same rule, 2 times. What's the perfect square of 25? It's 5 times. What's the perfect square of 9x power 2? It's 3x. 2 times 5, 10. Times 3, it will be 30x. Which one is 30? B. For this one, the first term was missing. How we can find the first term? It's the same thing. We will say 2 times. What's the perfect square of 89? 9 times. We don't have the first one, so we will write m. X, okay? 2 times 9, 18. 18 times what equals to 36? 18 times 2, okay? So we have 2x. Because it's the first term, so it's a perfect square. 2 power 2, it's 4x power 2. Okay. Question 63. What's the missing term? And by completing the square, again, 2 times, we don't have to, we will write m times the x power 2, it's only x. Must be equals to what? 8x. 2 times x, 2x. 2x times what equals to 8x times 4. Times 4. 2 times 4. And it's the last term, must be perfect square, so 2 power 2, sorry, 4 power 2 equals to 60. Question 64. The expression of 4x power 2 plus 30x plus 25 represents the square area. Which of the following represent the same area? Again, it's a perfect square trinomial, so this one is correct. This is the physics 1. I explain it in another video. So the height of the dartboard is meter approximated by -5 t power 2 plus 30 t. After t seconds from its flying, find the time it takes up the dart to reach the ground. This is the code, okay? Reach the ground means equals to 0. So you have to rewrite this equation and equals to 0. 5 is a common number. When you solve it, the answer, it will be 6, okay? Question 66. What are the two roots of the equation? 2x minus 3x plus 7 equals to 0. For the first one, we will say 2x minus 3 equal to 0. 2x equal, move 3 to the other side, it will be positive. Divided by 2, divided by 2. So x equals to 3 out of 2. For the other one, x plus 7 equals to 0. Move 7 to the other side. X equals to -7. So the answer is -7 and 3 out of 2, which is equals to A. Question 67. 2x equals to 0. X equals to 0. Or x plus 1 equals to 0. X equals to -1. So which one is 0 and -1? A. 1 and -5 out of 2 are the solution of the equation. If we put it in the A, 1 minus 1 equals to 0. For here, we will say 2 times -5 out of 2. They cancel each other. -5 plus 5 is equals to 0. So A is the correct answer. We have x power 2 plus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. How we can solve it? We will say x plus 2, sum of difference, power 2. Okay? Rewrite this fraction twice. X plus 2 equals, x plus 2 equals to 0. X equals to -2, x equals to -2. For each one of them is equals to negative, so it has only one solution, it's -2. Now we have 4x power 2 equals to 49. Take a square root for each one. It will be 2x equals to 7. Positive, negative 7, okay? 2x divided by 2 divided by 2. X equals to positive negative 7 out of 2. Which one is positive negative? Here is it. Question 71. What's the solution of x minus 9 power 2 is equals to 49? Let's solve it. Okay. We can find it. Okay, wait. X minus 9 power 2 equals to 49. So x minus 9 equals to, take a square root for each side, is equals to positive negative 7. X minus 9 equals to 7, or x minus 9 equals to positive 7, negative 7. Move 9 to the other side. 7 plus 9, x equals to 16. Or move 9 to the other side. X equals to negative 7 plus 9. Negative 7 plus 9, subtract them, follow the greatest value, is equals to 2. So x equals to 16 or x equals to 2. 16 and 2, B is the correct answer. Okay, question 72 is the same thing. X plus 4 power 2 minus 9 equals to 0. Move 9 to the other side. X plus 4 power 2 is equals to 9. Take a square root for each side. It will be x plus 4 is equals to positive negative 3. X plus 4 is equals to 3, or x plus 4 equals to negative 3. X equals to 3 minus 4, move 4 to the other side, or x equals to negative 3 minus negative 4. When you move 4 to the other side, you have to change the sign, okay? X equals to negative 1 or x equals to negative 7. Which one has negative 1 and negative 7? A. Okay. Now, what's the solution of the equation x power 2 plus 100 equals to 0? When you move 100 to the other side, it will be is equals to x power 2 equals to negative 100. When you take a square root, and this one is not real, so it has no solution. Even this one, when you take a square root, has no solution, okay? Now we have x power 2 is equals to 20. Take a square root for each one. The square root of 20 is between 4 and 5. The length of the side of a square is x, and the area of the square is 169. Okay. What's they ask about? Find x. Area is equals to what? S power 2. We have area. It's 196. S power 2. Take a square root for each side. S is equals to 1. It's the square root of 196. It's 14. So A is the correct answer. Question 76. The length of a side of a square is x, and the area of this square is 196 centimeters square. Find x. Okay, what's the rule of area? Area is equals to S power 2. We have area, which is equals to 196 equals to S power 2. Take a square root for each side. Square root and power 2, they cancel each other. The square root of 196 is equals to 14. So x equals to 14. Now, what's the slope? This is for chapter 3. What's the slope of the line passed through 2 points, 3, 1 and 3, 7? We have two notes. If you remember, the first one says if the x's are the same, so it's undefined. If the y's are the same, exactly the same thing with the same sign, so it will be 0. Otherwise, you have to solve it. What's the rule? It will be y2 minus y1 out of x2 minus x1, okay? Question 77, we have 3, 1 and 3, 7. As you can see, x's are the same. Positive 3, positive 3. So, which one is the correct? A. It's undefined, okay? Question 78, we have 2, 3 and 3 and negative 2. X's are now the same, even y's are now the same, so you have to solve it. y2 m is equals to, you have to find the slope, y2 minus y1 out of x2 minus x1. y2 is what? Negative 2 minus 3. It's y1. x2 is 3 minus 2. This one, we're gonna add them. It will be negative 5 out of 3 minus 2, 1 is equals to negative 5. So the answer is what? The answer is negative. Okay? Question 79. Again, you have to solve it. Okay? The answer will be positive. Question 80. X's are the same. It's negative 5. Both of them is negative 5. So the answer is what? Again, undefined. If y's are the same, it will be 0. Pay attention. Question 81. Okay, we have what? 0, 2 and 2, 6. Again, use the rule. M is equals to what? They don't ask about positive, negative, 0 of undefined. They ask about the slope. What's the value of slope? Okay, you have to solve it. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. y2 is 6 minus y1 is 2. x2 is 2, x1 is 0. 6 minus 2, 4. 2 minus 0 is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So the answer is 2. The same way for 82 and 83. Here D is correct and the other one C is correct. Okay. Question 84. Again, 2, 5. You have x1 and x2, y1 and y2. When you solve it, the answer will be negative 1. Okay. Question 85. What is the y-intercept of a line y is minus 4x equals to 8? You know the y-intercept x equals to 0. Okay, instead of x we will write 0. Y is equals to, y minus 4 times 0 is equals to 8. 4 times 0 of course is equals to 0. So y is equals to 8. Which one is correct? A. Question 86, this is very important. It's about slope intercept. What's the rule of slope intercept? Y is equals to mx plus b. We have what? x1, y1, x2, y2. You have to find the slopes by those 2 points, then put it here. Let's solve it. Note. Okay. Let's see. The rule is what? y2 minus y1 out of x2 minus x1 is equals to m is equals to negative 2 minus 6 negative 1 minus 1, which is equals to negative 8 out of negative 2. Negative, negative, they cancel each other. The answer is equals to 4. Now m is equals to 4 and choose any points you want here. Okay, you can choose 1 and 6 or negative 1 and negative 2. I'm gonna choose the easiest one, which is equals to 1 and 6. Okay, rule, use the rule y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. Okay, y minus y1 we have is equals to 6. M is what? M is equals to 4. X minus x1 equals to what? Is equals to 1. Now y minus 6 equals to m is equals to 4. We found it. So 4 times x, 4x, minus 4 times 1, 4. Move 6 to the other side. Y is equals to 4x minus 4 plus 6. Positive, negative, subtract them. Y equals to 4x. Positive or negative? Of course positive, because 6 is greater than 4. So positive 2. Y is equals to 4x plus 2. Let's see, 4x plus 2. B is the correct answer. Okay. Question 87. What's the x-intercept of the line 3x plus 4y equals to 12? X-intercept, so y is equals to 0. It will be 3x equals to 12. Divided by 3, divided by 3. X equals to 4. It's x-axis, so it will be 4 and 0. This is the correct answer. Again, this one is, what's the slope of the linear equation? Question 80. The equation must be written as y, so we will change it. Y is equals to mx plus b. Okay, y is equals to, move 2 to the other side, it will be negative 2x minus 12. The coefficient of x is m, it's slope, so it's negative 2. Okay. Question 89. What is the equation of a line which passes through the points 3 and negative 1 with a slope 4? Okay, let's see how we can solve it. Right, let's move this one. Question 89. What's the equation of a line which passes through the point 3, negative 1 and with slope 4? Let's see. The point is 3 and negative 1 and slope is equals to 4. What's the rule? Y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. Y minus y1 is equals to what? Equals to negative 1. M is equals to what? 4. X we don't have. X1 equals to 3. Now solve the equation. Y plus 1 is equals to 4 times x, 4x, minus 4 times 3, 12. Move 1 to the other side. Y is equals to 4x minus 12 minus 1. Y is equals to 4x minus 13. Let's see if we have, yes, 4x minus 13. D is the correct answer. The same thing, the slope point, please pay attention. The slope point from the line that passes through the point negative 3, 5 with the slope negative 5. Put it inside the rules. Okay, the rule is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. You have to choose the opposite sign. In which one 3 was positive, 5 was negative. 3 positive, 5 negative. 3 positive, 5 negative. Can I choose C? No, because 3 is negative, 5 is also negative. And this one, 5 is negative, 3 was positive. So D is the correct answer. Please pay attention about these questions. Now we have direct variation. Which equation shows direct variation between x and y? The rule is y is equals to kx. Which one follow this rule? A. Y is equals to 217x. Y change directly with x. If y equals to 8 and x equals to 4, the rule is k is equals to y out of x. K is equals to y is equals to what? 28. What about x? Is 4. 28 divided by 4 is equals to 7. Y is equals to 7x. Which one is correct answer? D. Which is parallel? Now we have parallel are perpendicular, okay? Parallel, also the rule of parallel, if and only if they have the same slope with y and different y-intercept, okay? Y equals to negative 3x plus 2. And which one slope is negative 3, 2? This one, you have to change the equation as y, so it will be y is equals to 3x. It's not, because it's equals to 3, not negative 3. Even this one, negative 3y is equals to negative x minus 1. If you divide it by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3, negative y, divide by negative 3, negative 3, negative 3. Even this one, it will be 1 out of 3 minus, or positive 1 out of 3. So even this one is not correct. Y is equals to 3x plus 4. Even this one is not correct. This one, when you multiply it by 3, 3 and 3 they cancel each other. Y, it will be y equals to negative 3x. So they have the same slope. D is the correct answer, plus 1. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Question 95 is a definition. Two lines are parallel if and only if they have the same slope. What about perpendicular? Perpendicular if their products equals to -1. Pay attention. Question 96. What's the equation of the line that parallel to y equals to 6x plus 7 and passes through 3 and 4? The answer will be A, and this one is not 21. Pay attention, it is 14. Okay, and the last topic, what's the equation in chapter 3? What's the equation of the line? Sorry, it's still the other one. Yeah, C is correct. It's about perpendicular. Now, which order pair of the solution of the system? Let's see. Y and X. Y is what? 3. 3 equals to 2 times 4. 3 is equals to 8. It's correct? No. So this one is not correct. This one, y equal to 2x. Y equals to what? 5. 2 times x equals to what? 1. 5 is equals to 2? No. Even this one is not correct. For this one, y equals to 2x. Y is 7. 2 times 5 is 7? No. Let's see the last one. Y is equals to 2x. Okay. Y is what? 10. 2 times x is what? 5. 10 is equals to 10? Yeah, this one is correct. Let's see for the second equation. Y equals to x plus 5. Let's see. Y is 10. X is what? Is 5. Plus 5 is 10. So it's correct for both equations. Then D will be the correct answer. And the last one, D, this one is D, this one is B. Question 89. What's the equation of a line which passes through the point 3, -1 and with slope 4? Let's see. The point is 3 and -1 and slope is equals to 4. What's the rule? Y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. Y minus y1 is equals to what? Equals to -1. M is equals to what? 4. X we don't have. X1 equals to 3. Also the equation y plus 1 is equals to 4 times x, 4x, minus 4 times 3, 12. Move 1 to the other side. Y is equals to 4x minus 12 minus 1. Y is equals to 4x minus 13. Let's see if we have, yes, 4x minus 13. D is the correct answer. The same thing, the slope point, please pay attention. The slope point from the line that passes through the point -3, 5 with the slope -5. Put it inside the rules. Okay, the rule is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. You have to choose the opposite sign. In which one 3 was positive, 5 was negative. 3 positive, 5 negative. 3 positive, 5 negative. Can I choose C? No, because 3 is negative, 5 is also negative. And this one, 5 is negative, 3 was positive. So D is the correct answer. Please pay attention about these questions. Now we have direct variation. Which equation shows direct variation between x and y? The rule is y is equals to kx. Which one follows this rule? A. Y is equals to 217x. Y change directly with x. If y equals to 8 and x equals to 4, the rule is k is equals to y out of x. K is equals to y is equals to what? 28. What about x is 4? 28